Don't let the holiday pass by without capturing some of the magic. Today we're sharing cute, creative ways to get perfect Easter shots. Photographer Kayla Trujillo is here to share. It's great to see you. So this is basically a shot list for the season.
Yes, but I want to give a caveat to this.
What's that?
So I'm going to give some tips and try and make this so fun, but I don't want this to feel pressury. Really what I want you to do is just take these pictures so you have them. So I'm going to give tips, try and make them better, but just take the pictures.
Just take the pictures, because no matter the pictures, we see some of those throwbacks.
Yes.
They will always bring the feels. They will always bring the emotion, and you'll be glad you did.
Yes,
is
totally.
what I'm hearing you say. All right, a list, though, of 5 specific events to capture, starting with the kids' favorite Easter activity. We're dyeing the eggs, Mom.
Yes. Okay, and I love this because I feel like dyeing eggs, your eggs change as your kid changes and their interests change. So my daughter's really into kittens this year, and so I think all of our Easter eggs are gonna be kitten related. And so take pictures dyeing the eggs, but also take pictures of the eggs, because that'll remind you as you look back the things that they were interested in and just kind of make you laugh like that.
That's
like
a good
we're in
point.
a Star Wars and a kitten face. And so our eggs are gonna be crazy.
The eggs reflect their character, their personality, their stage. Is that your cutie right there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's
such a
adorable.
ham.
All right, you say though, try to, how can we, I should ask, avoid the dark shadows? And like, you're in a kitchen, you've got those fluorescent lights, not a photographer's friend.
Not a photographer's friend, but again, take the picture.
Yeah.
But if you have the choice, like, shoot in the middle of the day, open the windows, kind of turn off the light so you're just using that natural light, and then your images will just be a little prettier. But if it's the choice between not taking the pictures or fluorescent lights, do the lights.
Yes. I was surprised to see Easter dinner on your list, and it almost gave me a little break tap, because we pour so much into that, a lot of families do anyway, into that meal, into that Easter event, and I wouldn't think to photograph it.
But that's exactly why, because you pour so much effort into it that you want to capture it. And so I'm thinking back on pictures I have of my mom just working so hard in the kitchen when I was just little, trying to make the day special for us. And by taking pictures of it, I can remember, because I don't remember as a little kid. And so I feel like it's just kind of a fun way to see all the effort that goes into that tradition.
So maybe do it before the table is smeared with potatoes. Do it before the table,
before everyone eats, before it's a mess. Like, just take a quick second while everything's all set and just take a picture.
Your next memory moment is the Easter egg hunt, and you even have some old photos of you that were going for this
Not even that. Those are my mom.
Oh.
Yes. So yeah, that's my mom and my grandma when she was little. And it's just like, that is such a keepsake to me. And apparently my mom had red hair. I had no idea, because she dyes it brown. But
Look at that.
So it's just so fun to see like her as a little kid.
That makes me want to cry, and I don't even know your mom.
I know.
That's
it's so
sweet.
darling. Yeah. So we want to capture those of our kids. But my other tip that I would say as you're doing pictures is that we have a luxury of, we can switch from photo to video back and forth really easily.
True.
My dad, when we were like Easter egg hunting, he would have this massive camera on his shoulder trying to get like home videos and stuff. But because we have the phone right there, you should just snap some videos while you're taking the pictures. And that way you can kind of relive the memory in a way that pictures you can't really.
I love that, with the moving pictures.
Yes, totally.
My dad, actually, we have some video of him, and it's just priceless. So you wonder how it's going to evolve in 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
Totally.
But to have those motion pictures is so invaluable.
Yeah. And I kind of almost feel like, because we have it right at our disposal, we don't use it as much, or we're just doing such short segments for like Instagram Reels or Instagram stories. But like, my dad would sit there and document like a good 20 minutes.
They would pan the room, you would hear voices, you would hear laughter.
Yes.
Look at me, you're like choking me up, but there's so many great memories.
Sentimental.
So let the video linger.
Yep, just let it go and just watch kind of the chaos unfold.
We've got to get the kiddos with their Easter baskets.
Yes, okay, and again, this is because their interests change every year. And I know the Easter Bunny for me has always like really poured into like, what's in my basket, what am I interested in? And now the Easter Bunny that comes to our house does the same thing for my kids. And so it's just a fun way, that's me, that scraggly haired little thing.
Look at you.
But that's such a fun way to capture us, like just raw in our jammies, and like, here's what we were interested in, here's our baskets, and it's just kind of some of the fun of the day. But take a picture before they break into their baskets.
Yes.
And yeah, I just think it's a really cute keepsake.
You were darling,
Oh
then and now. You've got to get a picture of the family in their Easter best, pre-church on Sunday morning.
Yes, and so this is like my must-do one. If you have to do just one, do this one. And I feel like this is another one of those legacy images that, so the pictures I have of my parents and like their families growing up, they didn't take family pictures every year like a lot of families do now. It was like before church on Easter Sunday. And even if you weren't going to church, most people dressed up and like took Easter as a special day to do brunch or something like that. And so most people dress up on Easter. So just snap a picture in the front yard. There's my babies. But just snap a picture before the chaos of the day ensues. And I just think it's a classic tradition that we should just continue to do.
We might not have fluffy grass this year.
Oh my gosh. Take a picture in the snow, get your umbrella out, whatever.
But all in the sake of memories, we'll take the photo. And I used to do a neighbor swap with my neighbor Becky.
And that's
she'd take my family's photo, I would take hers.
Yes, and that's like that's always my best tip. Like, so shoot with the sun to your side, but also just have a neighbor do a swap.
Yeah.
And then you both get a picture. You're not trying to like do a selfie or anything like
You're
that.
You're all in.
Yes.
Mom's in too.
Yes,
and
mom's
she
in
moved away,
too.
but she gave me a photo.
Like a tripod? Yes. Okay, and a tripod's a good option
So
too.
that was a cute parting gift.
Absence.
I was still mad at her for moving, but she gave me a really nice goodbye gift. Kayla, great tips. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're so good at capturing the meaning behind these photos. Yeah. Where can we see more of your work and book a session?
So you can follow me on Instagram, kayla.truliephotography.
All right, we'll link you on our website so you can see more of her talent. And thanks for sharing your cute photos.
Thank you.
The heart behind your gift.